There we are. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Hi, Jen. I know I said hi to you in the chat, but I just wanted to say hello.
Yes, good morning. Let's see.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can chat. I'm hoping. All right.
Okay. Got my I got it on my phone too, but I think I'm way behind on my phone.
I noticed. Yeah, I
Wow.
didn't want to say anything. I turned my volume down just because I could hear, uh, you know, not reverb, but lag, I guess. Or
Yeah.
I heard my own voice, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I've got mine all the way down. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, I already did make you a moderator. I thought I had done that. All right. You have the wrench, lady.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Does that's not effective in StreamYard? Oh, in this I have a wrench. Oh, I see. Look at that.
Uh-huh. Well,
Well,
good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming by this Saturday morning special. And I have a special guest. I have Heather Elizabeth from Antique Agenda. And she's with me today. She's subbing in for Angela. Yeah, this is
yes,
her first sale.
it is my very first sale. I am so happy to be here. I am so thankful. Sweet little Angela thought of me to replace her for one day.
Mhm.
So very happy to hang out here with Peggy. And I think it's awesome because since we live in the same state now, I've got a antiquing buddy. So I'm just really thrilled to have connected with both of you.
We are very happy to have you here. Yeah, Angela, she was super excited. She was like, you were the first name she floated out. She was like, you need to have Heather on. You need to have her.
Oh, that's very sweet. She's fantastic. And as I've watched different sales, I've realized, or Instagrams, does she have like 3 different identities? She has the Angie D Designs, VOA,
Mhm.
and then I thought I saw another one, a third
What? Okay, I haven't seen a third one. I
one.
just know she's the VOA on YouTube and on Instagram, and then she has the second one on Instagram,
Oh, mhm.
which is just yeah, her crafting.
Yes,
She's amazing.
really is. Yeah, I really need to get one of those pie magnets. I I mean, the first time I really got introduced to her was on Jody Renshaw's, I think it was one of her makers sales, and
Mhm.
she was selling her really cute bird cages, and then she had her little pies, and I said, "Oh, I gotta get one of those pies." Very
Yeah,
cute.
I was watching her yesterday make pies on Helen's stream, and I didn't know who she was until she was in our group chat on Instagram. And then I was doing something one night and it popped up on live on Instagram. And I'm like, who is this girl? I'm going to check her out. And then like click. And she had me laughing. And I was like, I think I only thought about it for a couple of days. And then I'm like, you want to be my, you want to kind of co-host with me and do a sale together?
Yeah,
I love her.
it's awesome. Yeah, and sometimes in the chat, like I'll make random comments, and then she always says, "I got it." Like I made like a joke about a Cylon or something from Battlestar Galactica, and everyone was kind of lost. Like they had no idea what I meant, and Angela's like,
Mhm.
"I got it." So yeah, she's
Yeah, we we can be into antiques and vintage and still be nerds. It's fine.
yes. Everyone always says. I mean, we all just I think, and especially when you get to a certain age, you just embrace that inner nerd. You just come to love all
Mhm.
those things and you just accept it. It's mostly has to do with acceptance. I think you get to a certain age and you're just like, this is what I like. This is who I am. This is what I look like. You know.
It's great to be free like that. Oh man. Okay. Do you want to tell people a little bit about yourself? And then I always throw the guest under the bus. You're going to be up first for the.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, sure.
So let me change the layout
Okay.
and make you big.
Well, I don't really know what you, as far as tell you about myself. I mean, as far as reselling, I
Mhm.
have been a long-time Etsy reseller. So I've always had an Etsy shop, I believe since 2016. It's very small. I'm not a super high volume type of reseller. I am, more of, well, just I do what I can handle. And I think, that's always a good rule to live by is, don't overextend yourself if you don't have the energy or capability or, to do so. So I've always been really comfortable with my choices as far as having a smaller Etsy shop. I do it because I love it. I started estate selling before I had a store. So I've always loved antiques. I mean, most people who are into this have always, this is my saying is most of us who like antiques, we're kindred souls because we have what I call a nostalgic heart. And I was thinking that if I ever do merch, I'm going to do something that says, well, I was thinking I should have something that says I have an antique agenda. That'd be good. But I would like to have something like the Nostalgic Hearts Club, something like that.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I mean,
I always, and I say that a lot too. It's like the nostalgia is what gets you. The nostalgia is like you see something, you have to have it. That's
yes,
what it is every time.
exactly. All of us who love antique stores are the ones who really love nostalgia. We're not the ones who look at something and just, think, oh yeah,
I'd rather,
I played that when I was a kid. No, it's more of you have that instinctive connection and you hold on to it. Or even if it's not something that you lived through, like I like Victorian, I like older things, so it's more of I want to have a connection to something from, a time gone by.
Yes.
It's definitely I think people with a nostalgic heart have an innate sense of romanticism, and you can romanticize any era, and want to kind of be connected to it by finding items from that time period.
Exactly. Well put. And I have all your links in the information. So your Etsy shop and your YouTube channel, which is fantastic, by the way, guys. If you haven't checked her YouTube out, you should. And is your Instagram down there?
My Instagram is like my email where there's a dot. So I'm pretty sure my Instagram is antique.agenda, as well as my Gmail is antique.agenda. Usually, I think the reason I did that was because both, Gmails and Instagram, they tend to put all the words together. There's no spaces. And when I did my Gmail, I thought, well, gee, the UEA, like antique, and it was the three vowels made me feel like, what if people end up making a mistake typing it in? So I thought the antique dot agenda, people can kind of look at it and see the two words, know they got it right. Then they'll reach.
I think I have your email, your YouTube, and your Etsy are down in the information below. So let's get started.
How much do you want to know about me? Do we need to go through I can go through my life.
Oh, no. Just,
Okay. So my first item for the sale is most of my things are kind of like a little group lots. So I'm gonna scoot up here a little bit. But I have this little lacquer, Cinnabar style design trinket box, and it's in great shape. And then inside, I added some goodies. If you know Edgar Barabee jewelry, these are some really fun dangly earrings. And then I also threw in there a little bonsai, StreamYard,
Yep.
a little miniature bonsai brooch. So kind of a little bit of an Asian inspired lot for my first offering. And everything is starting at $10. So, whoops. There we go. This is not signed, but I picked this up because I love the art of bonsai. I don't know if you've ever been to a botanic garden, but usually you go to botanic gardens with the Japanese gardens, and they have a bonsai section. I love going in there and looking at all of the artistic ways of trimming the tree. You know, a lot of it's kind of a the art of asymmetry. I don't know. There's something about it. Maybe it's just the compactness too. But I have seen at a Japanese show once a really large bonsai, and those are impressive as well. I don't see them as often, but they do. Some of them can get pretty big. So that is my first item. Trinket box. Whoops. Brooch. And whoops. So, oh goodness, StreamYard. Okay, Heather, we're going to get this together.
All right. It takes a minute. It takes a minute to get used to it.
Okay. So yeah, so that is first item, $10. If you are, let's see. Now here, I did put a letter on it. So if anyone is interested after this live sale and sees it, if you want to email me, I think that would be easier for me to see it. So just antique.agenda@gmail.com, and you can put letter A for that. Okay, so we're doing one at a time, right? So back to Peggy, or are we doing two at a time?
2 and 2.
We're doing two at a time?
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd just be flipping back and forth.
Okay.
It's
All right, that's great. Okay. All right, and then item B is my little mustache mug. And then I added a cute soap to go with it, but it is this kind of steampunk, holy cow, steampunk gentleman with the accentuated mustache.
I love that.
And then I included an antique Williams mug shaving soap. The box is great, but it did come with the original soap in the paper package. So cute. And you can see it has, there we go. Can you see that? Williams mug shaving soap. So I thought that would be a fun little display for someone where they can put those two items together for, you know, something in a bathroom or that sort of thing. So little mug.
That is cute.
Yeah.
I love his mustache. And I like the little decorative accents on the
it almost, yeah, it almost gives me a little bit of a spooky vibe to it.
Yeah, like bat wings.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So that is, whoops, my little lot. And again, starting at $10. So if anybody is interested in that, that letter item is going to be, is it letter B?
All right.
All right. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm Peg. I'm Thrifty Hippie. And if you buy from me or Heather, we're going to need your Instagram or your Instagram name, your YouTube name, your real name, your address, and your email address so that we can bill you through PayPal. I like to ship on Mondays and Thursdays. So if I get all your information and the invoices paid by Sunday, then I can get everything out to you on Monday mornings. So, that is my spiel. And of course, the moment I start talking, my cat decides he's going to try to come up here and hang out with me. Don't you do it, buddy. To go with Heather's shaving theme.
Oh, baby. I saw this in your video.
I love this. This thing is so cool. The goose loved it. So it is a vintage men's. There we go. See, I have the StreamYard problem as well. Travel kit. It has most all the goodies, the original goodies in it. I think maybe one of the brushes is not original to the kit, but it has that great old comb. In the pocket here, it has the vintage mirror, and I love the where the mirror starts to peel. Yeah, I love
some of the silver in there. I do too.
Good morning, Maria.
Hi, Maria. Nice to meet you.
And the cologne bottle that's in here is empty. And I can't read that. I really tried to read that stamp, but I could not figure out what I think it might say Richard.
It looks like a kind of a fancy script.
Yeah, it is a fancy script. And I love that it has the little cauldron.
I want that. Do you think that dates from the 20s or earlier? I was thinking with the chrome, like the chrome, that might be dating it around the 20s, but I really don't know.
Well, they started making them, they started making these really early, but they kept the same style through like the 50s. Mm-hmm. Just for my own comfort, I would say the 50s. Mm-hmm. But it might be older. I don't know. The inside of that cap, I think that's plastic.
Okay.
So I'd be more comfortable saying the 50s with the inside of the. But I don't even know that this is original to the case. Mm-hmm. But it fits really nicely. So.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. If nobody's seen that haul that you did, that was a great haul to watch.
Thank you. The chrome is all in excellent condition. There's still a toothbrush.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not touching it. I'm like, if people want to keep the old, you know what I mean? Because it's like it's theirs to display. I don't want to take anything away from it. This one I didn't even open. I think the goose, oh yeah, okay. So we got the brush.
I love those, and that was.
Yeah, and it's the old horsehair. You can feel the.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that's nice. That's in there. And then this was the fun one for me. It's like this is the one that holds the razor. So you get the old Gillette, and the bottom is stamped Gillette. There we go. There you go. You can kind of see it for a moment. And it has what comes apart. And you can put your razors in there. That's not even the best part. The best part is.
I love those. When I saw that in your video.
That blue one, the blue graphics, I was loving that. And then it's got like the little talcum. So it has a little bit of everything. And Father's Day is not too far down the road. If you have a man that likes vintage stuff, this would be great. Or if you just like it for, I mean, I would display it myself. I don't.
Yes, I've been considering maybe getting one of those shelvings. I don't have anything over my toilet, and I just think items like that are just so fun. If you like vintage, to display it in your bathroom, it's so great.
Yeah. Or on a dresser top, just propped open like that would look beautiful. But I'm starting this at 15, guys.
Oh my God. I'm tempted.
Yeah, that's starting at 15 if you're interested in the vintage men's travel case. Travel grooming case, travel case, well, whatever. Good morning.
Hi, Claudia. I love your channel. Really?
Good morning, Helen.
Will do.
Are you fangirling right now, Heather?
I am.
Oh, gosh, I love it. So $15 for the shaving case, travel case, grooming case, if you're interested. Any of those words will work. Okay. Set that to the side and go with the next big shiny object. I do not think this is Viking. I can't say for positive. There's just some things about it that say not Viking to me, but it's still got like this really excellent quality. The only thing is there are a couple of occlusions in the glass. Just little, like right here and right there. But it is Amberina. The base and the base does have a little bit of glow in it when you hit it with the black light.
I'm glad you said that. At first, I thought that was just all red.
Amberina. It is 9 inches all the way across and 6.5 inches tall. So it is pretty sizable. But yeah, the Amberina is just in the stem here. And it just has enough cadmium to glow. There is a little scuffing on the base right here. You can see on the underside of it, but that doesn't take away from the display. It's still really beautiful. And for this one, I'm starting it at 14. So if anyone is interested in the Amberina footed bowl.
I'm shocked. I'm telling you, your sales are so great. When people really start, they really are missing out because you get some great deals here.
Yep. Starting at 14 if anyone is interested. And those are mine too. And let me pull you back over. And there you are.
And thank you, Claudia. I saw your comment and I'm trying not to geek out too much, but thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Okay, so my next item is kind of fun. The main item that I think, is really worth, okay, again, everything starting at $10, is this awesome, I'm thinking 1950s, antique Mother Goose drinking straws with the awesome graphics on the front. And the paper straws seem to all be there. On the top, it says 15 cents. And I almost thought it was 40s, but I thought 15 cents might be kind of expensive in the 40s. I wasn't quite sure. So I was thinking maybe, excuse me, 50s. The graphic on the back is just as fun. Isn't that cute?
It is. I love that.
I am pairing this lot with a 1960s Humpty Dumpty little pillow doll, I guess you would call it. But look at these pants and the boots. Doesn't that remind you of HR Puffin stuff?
I love the stripes on his pants. And the colors. Those colors are fantastic. That is so vibrant.
Yeah. So, and again, these are going to be 10. Goodness, excuse me.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing, Claudia. Misty would love those.
Yeah, I kind of did different little lots. So like there's some kind of Misty things. There's my next one here is going to be a Laura Caldwell thing. So, and then I'm also throwing in 2 vintage 1950s playing cards. This was from, I believe, a Mother Goose Hearts game, I think. But so this is my Humpty Dumpty lot. And so it's letter H. So if anybody who watches the replay, email me antique.agenda@gmail.com and let me know that you're interested in letter H, $10. And that is first lot. All right, we ready for the second one? So this is my, Peggy and I were talking about the recycled life, and I was saying that I'm more of a Selena for myself, but that doesn't mean I sell everything, but I'm more of a Selena than a Laura, which
I'm more of the Laura than the Selena.
Yeah, but it makes it easier for me to sell things like this because this is more of a Laura item, and it is one of the vintage hand-tooled wallets. It has, I unzipped it so you can see, but it has the metal zipper. Oh, throwing in that too. Throwing in the metal zipper here. So this is just a fun little wristlet wallet. It's in great shape. But again, metal zipper, I'm thinking 50s, 60s with the metal zipper. I mean, I guess it could be into the 70s. And then I'm also pairing it with this fun malachite chip necklace. There we go. It's a long one. I did measure it. So let me just find my little note. 32 inches. So it's a 32-inch long malachite chip necklace.
Nice.
And then also was my little turtle bracelet. Oh goodness, StreamYard. Okay, so for the Laura Caldwell lot, letter L. So again, this was starting at $10. So if nobody wants it, you can email me and just put, I'm interested in letter L with your information, and you can take that home.
Nice.
Did you see that okay? Okay.
It's all right. I'm like, what ones did I take the price off of? Apparently. All right, so I have a pair of these. I had been thinking about this candle style for, I don't know, a few weeks ago. I was like, I love those. They were so like sort of not rustic, but just, you know, the old restaurants back in the day, these would be sitting on the table, you know, and I was having some nostalgia for them. And then I walked into one of my local thrift stores and there was a whole shelf of them. So, yes, she is, isn't she, Jen? I don't know how old these are. I feel like they're vintage, just the feel of the glass, but they're in excellent condition. And I think, you know, Somebody might have lit them up once, and that's it. But I have a pair of these, and I'm starting them at 12.
Those definitely give me the like 1970s, either like lounge vibes, or like, you know, those oh, even I think like my like old pizza parlors would have like those
Mm-hmm.
candles in there.
Even the pizza, I think Pizza Hut even had them like in red back in the day. If I'm not mistaken. So these are just under 5 inches tall. Let's see, the widest, I'm going to say 4 inches. So they're pretty substantial. I mean, they have like a nice, and the wax that's in it is not scented. It's just plain old candle wax. So for the pair, starting at $12, if anyone would like to have a little nostalgia sitting on their table. I picked up a pair for me to keep and then a pair to sell. So 12 for those. And I think that's called crinkle glass. It's like, but you see it like people collect the old drinking glasses that are like that and the water pitchers. My mom had the amber water pitcher when I was growing up. I don't know the manufacturer. It's a B. There was a B in a circle on.
Those are super fun, Peggy. Those would be even great for if you were doing, you know, kind of like either a tiki party, or you had one of those basements where you kind of do that tiki vibe. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. I think. Oh yeah, for the tiki, that would be great for a tiki party. Because I was thinking this was E.O. Brody at first because they make a good crinkle glass, but theirs is more olive, and I don't know that they did the candle holders like this. And then Angela found a company that used the circle and a bee, and it was Brockway glass, but they made jars or bottles and jars and stuff like that, and I don't know that they ever did the crinkle. So I don't know who the manufacturer is, but I think they're great anyway, even without knowing that.
Oh, they are. They're great.
Good morning, Geneva. Oh, the supper club still have them on the table. Oh, that is so neat. I want to go eat at a supper club that has those on the table.
You know, someone on a chat called you Genevieve, and then I got confused whether it was Geneva or Genevieve, but it's Geneva.
Geneva.
Okay.
I think there is a Genevieve, so somebody might have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nope, I didn't do 2 yet. Hang on. I'm lost in my own show. It's fine. All right. I think you guys may have seen this a week or two ago, but I wanted to offer it up again. This is my possible Murano bowl. It has a beautiful base and a nicely polished bottom. And there is some, of course, age scratches from, sliding across the table. The quality is fantastic, and the glass glows, especially this clear portion around the edges. It's got a really great shape. I found another one of these at Colorado Antique Gallery in green, and they had a good price on it. But I am going to start this at 16 today. So I got a good deal on it. Love a polished bottom. That's right, Claudia. But this color is amazing. And the quality is there. I wish I could say it was Murano. I wish there was a little sticker on here.
Yeah.
You know, that would be awesome. But without being able to say it is definitively. It is 6 inches across. Hey, thanks, Geneva. I'm starting. We got Geneva for 16. And it's just under 5 inches tall. And was it 5.5 inches across? The clarity is there. I mean, you can see right through the bottom. Hi.
Yeah.
So if anyone else is interested, it'll be 17. Give it a moment for lag, and then I'll start counting down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Sold to Geneva.
I'm telling you, the best deals on this channel. When people start discovering your channel, man, it's gonna go crazy.
All right, and I think that was too. So
my turn.
Good. I'm glad you like it, Geneva. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, my next item is kind of inspired by Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. It's a set of tins, again, starting at $10, and it's 3. And these ones are fairly common, the 2 of the Raleigh's tins, but I think they're great for display. They have some of that really nice graphic. I love the Art Deco influence on the blue one. Gosh.
And the color. Yeah, that blue with the gold and white. That is nice.
All right. So I've got these. Woo, Heather. Holy Moses. Okay. These 2. And then I got this one. I thought this would be really fun if some people like the old shoe shine kits, the wood ones. Some people like to pick up and do little things with those. So I've got some neat Celine shoe grease with a fun kind of 50s graphic there on the bottom. So yeah, so basically these 3, woohoo, these 3 tins starting at $10. I'm learning, guys. All right. So if anybody is a tin collector, this is a fun lot to pick up. Or if you want to start collecting, this is a fun kind of initial start to a little collection. So that would be fun. And that, if anybody is interested, is letter T for tins. So if you would like that one, just send me an email for those. And my next item is a Jeanette glass deer trinket dish. They're fairly common. These, I think, there was like a poodle and a Scotty dog. And this one, a deer, for all of those who have a deer Patronus. If you're a Harry Potter nerd like me. And again, this is starting at $10. So we have got the Jeanette deer trinket dish. And then you can't sell trinket dish without putting something in it. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of like that. But I've got some sterling silver. They are marked 925. And they're signed, but I can't read. It looked like E. Perry. It was really hard to read. But just some, fun. Okay, so we got a ring. And then, matching holy cow. There we go. Matching post earrings to go with them. So I was trying to find some fun pink. And then I decided to toss in a fun little 1950s triple strand. Whoa, there we go. It has some really nice beads in there with some of the variation in those middle beads and some more Aurora Borealis beads. And it has a really nice decorative clasp.
That is really nice. It reminds me of jewelry my mom wore. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's fun. I have a lot of vintage jewelry, and ever since I grew my gray hair out, I tend to not wear the lighter colors anymore. I tend to want darker colors. With my hair, it just seems, because with my skin tone, like I have to put on a lot of blush just because I feel like I get really washed out if I don't. So anyway, so there's a lot of really great pieces I have that I think, I'm going to be selling just because I'm not wearing the whites or the lighter pinks, any of the lighter colors. I'm not wearing as much since I decided to stop fighting the gray, just embrace it, go with it. And yeah, so.
Your gray is gorgeous, though. I have hair envy.
Well, I think it looks okay because my eyebrows are still dark. I don't know what I mean. I have to, like right now, I'm still plucking the white hairs out of my eyebrows, but eventually I'm going to have to stop plucking my eyebrows out. So we'll see what I end up having to do, because I think it looks okay with the dark, but as soon as those go white, I'm going to have to figure something out. I don't know. Well, back to my little lot. If you are interested, $10 for my Jeanette class deer trinket dish with some little goodies inside. And this is letter D. So if you did want to pick this one up, email me with letter D or just a description and your information, and I would be happy to mail that out to you. All right.
I'm glad you're here, Stacey May. Thank you for. That was your 2, wasn't it?
Yes, that was 2. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man. All right. Oh, I was hoping. Oh, that still looked pretty good. I picked this up at ARC, I think, a few days ago. It is a coaster set in a beautiful wood. I think it's probably teak. And they were well used and well loved. I did put some of the wood oil on here to try to bring back, because they had dried out quite a bit. And I think that has done a lot to sort of bring that wood back. But they are all embossed with this beautiful little floral pattern on the coasters themselves. And the wood grain is just popping out real nice. But my favorite thing about the coasters is actually the coaster holder, because it has this inlaid brass design, and I really dig that. It's just that added little thing to put the inlaid metal in there.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Peggy. That reminds me of the Karak trays where they would put the wood inlay in there.
Yeah, and the brass is in. Oh, I think Jen bought. Did you buy the Jeanette?
Okay. Thank you, Jen. I will put it down, and I will. You're going to be my very first pirate ship.
Jen.
PayPal invoice.
You're her first live sale.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got sidetracked. I am starting the coaster set at $10. The beautiful inlaid brass teak wood coaster set is starting at 10. Good morning, Lisa. This does have 5 coasters in it. I think it originally may have had 6, but I don't know though, because the five seat in it pretty well. So $10 if anyone is interested in the coaster set. And I also found I like little pottery vases with interesting glaze on them. I'm a lot like Laura Caldwell in that regard.
Yeah, that's her vibe. Yeah.
Yep. So I found this little guy. He is just over 6 inches. I like that he has the squared off body and then the rounded neck. And I also like that they switched up the glazes. The top of this has a salt glaze finish on there, and you can feel that. So like the old crockery would have the salt glaze on it. And then the body has this really nice, heavy, glossy glaze with the drip colors in there. So there's a little bit of blue, there's cream, there's even sort of a sagey vibe coming through part of that. And I am starting this vase at $8. If you are interested, $8 for my little, I don't even know what to call this. I'm just going to say salt glaze vase. Wait, did somebody want the Stacy? Were you bidding on the coaster set? Or are you moderating for me? Because if you're moderating for me, I'll make you a moderator. All right, I'll make you a moderator. I appreciate that. There you go. Thank you for doing that, Stacy. I appreciate that a lot. All right. So $8 for the vase, $10 for the coaster set, and those are my 2.
Okay. And I wanted to ask really quick, Lisa, Jersey Gypsy, hello, but does she have a YouTube channel, Jersey Gypsy is Thrifty? Or Stacy May? I just was asking because I want to support your community. And if you have a channel, I will subscribe to you. All right. So this is another Misty type lot. It's 2 antique children's books. One is a primer and one is more of a book of rhymes or poetry. The primer is in a pretty nice shape. The cover is really cute with the little rabbit in the suit. I love that. And this inside, there's no real, writing issues or scribbles that I could see. I didn't find any writing. This one is copyright 1928. And it goes through several stories. So like a primer is one of those books, where it'd be for education. So I think this one's more for like reading comprehension, where they'd ask questions about the story at the end. And there are some fun stories in here, but I wanted to show you one of the stories has a great illustration. The wee wee woman. Goes through a story of the wee wee woman where she hears a noise in the house and can't find where it is. So she's checking under the bed. She checks all over the house. And at the end, she gets spooked, but they don't tell you what spooked her. So it's like she keeps hearing the noise. And at the very end, something comes out of the cupboard out at her, but they don't tell you what it is. I thought that was hysterical. And there's other ones.
She's starting everything at 10. Sorry. She's starting everything at 10 today.
Yes, yeah. 10 for both. So, and I will show you the other one in a second, but I just wanted to share that. There's other stories, I mean, throughout the book, like a gingerbread boy story. And there's even 3 bears, a fox, a lot of little stories in there. But I will show you really quick. This one, I think, is really displayable. It has a really nice cover. Figure this out. Sing Little Birdie, very sweet on the front. And this does not have color illustrations on the inside. It so it's more of poetry and kind of nursery rhyme style of book here. I did. Oh, there is one color illustration. Where did that go? Well, there's one in there. There we go. But most of them are more of the silhouette type of illustrations. Just some, some of them are really interesting, but some of them are really sweet. What was the copyright on this guy? Let's find out. And again, like the front doesn't have a name in there or anything. So, I mean, vintage wear, of course, but pretty clean, both of these books. Let's see. Okay, I can't find a date on it, guys. Has a very cute copyright illustration, but I can't offhand find a date, but I'm pretty sure this is antique. So we have the set of the 2 children's books starting at $10, if anyone is interested. And if someone wants to go back and email me, this is letter S for storybook. Okay, so that was my first item. And then my second item is a Bluebird of Happiness. This is a Leo Ward 2009 signature. So not particularly old. You can kind of, you can kind of see, kind of see it there. And it does have, its sticker. It's a nice size. It's, I would say typical probably size, maybe slightly larger, but.
Heather's in Colorado with me.
Yes. Yep. And again, Bluebird of Happiness, $10 if anyone is interested.
Come on, guys. That's a deal right now.
I really did try to bring a variety of things and make it worth your while.
So, what size is he? Have you measured him?
Yeah, I did. And I'm going to go flip back. I should have flipped back before. But he is 3.5 inches from beak to tail. So 3.5 wide. And then he is 2 3/4 inches tall.
Oh, he is one of the bigger ones then.
Is he? Yes. I mean, I know they come in different sizes. I wouldn't say he's huge. I mean, I do have big hands, but
he's one of the bigger ones. That's one of the bigger ones. Because usually they're around 1 to 2 inches.
Yeah, and he's in good shape.
Oh yeah, Heather, you want to meet up with me and Jen next month?
Sure. Is Jen in Colorado too?
She's coming to Colorado to visit.
Oh, I would love to.
She's actually going to Nebraska. She's going to Nebraska to visit, but she's taking a day to come check us out. So
yes, I would love to. I can host you guys. You can come over. We could all go thrifting together. We could do a whole day. So again, this one. Where's my sticky? Shoot, I lost my sticky, but he was letter W for Ward. Oh, there it is. W. Bird. All right. Okay, Peggy, back to you. What's so funny?
Just your enthusiasm. It's so fun. I love it. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I oiled him up last night. I've offered him before, but when I did, he didn't look as good as he looks now. Let me swap myself over here. There we go. Oh, goodness.
Lisa wants my bird. Sorry.
Yay. This is myrtle wood, and it was made in Port Orford, Oregon, by the Wooden Nickel. I like that it still has its label mostly intact. So it's a nice little myrtle wood tidbit tray, I guess. Tidbit bowl. I'm starting this at $10. $10. It is just under 8 inches across. And is that 6 inches? Maybe 5.5. 5.5 tall. And I put the wood oil on there last night to shine it up so you could see the wood grain a lot better. It looked really dried out the first time I offered this up, so I'm glad it looks so much better now.
It looks
It's
brand new. It looks
yeah, it's in fantastic condition. That wood grain is just glowing. So $10 for the wooden tidbit tray.
I think that's so fantastic that it was made in Oregon. Is that what the sticker said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I definitely think this is like a Laura Caldwell kind of thing.
Yep.
And it's from Oregon.
It's from Oregon to top it
And
off.
it's from Oregon, yes. Oh. All right. So everybody's familiar with the Homeco elves, right? Maybe some people. I have a set of 3 that I picked up the other day. They are starting at I'm gonna start them at 15. And I have 3 of them. I love the little pixies and the elves. Of course, that all comes from my nerdiness, because my favorite genre is sci-fi fantasy.
Oh yeah.
Always loved fairies and pixies and elves and all of that. So here's the little yellow one. Does not have the tag on there, but it does have the oh no, it doesn't even have the Homeco number. That's I thought it did. One of these has the sticker. That one. There we go. I love that. What I noticed the other day is their little freckles are painted on in kind of a sparkly or shiny. So they have these like shiny little freckles. And the eyes are done really well. This is my favorite. She is adorable. Look at that face. There we go. You can see the sparkly freckles on her.
Those are adorable. And if you don't put them on a shelf, they're so cute to put like in a little potted plant where you just have them sticking out of the greenery.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah, they need to be on a shelf with live plants or sitting in the planter with the plants. They are fantastic. So they're in excellent condition. Only the one has the Homeco sticker. But I like the colors. They're pink and peach and yellow. And I have trouble with StreamYard too. It's like, where's my camera?
Yeah, everyone talks about it, but as my first experience, it really is disorienting a little.
So was that two? Did I do two?
I think
Yeah, I did. I did the wood. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So back to you.
All right.
You know, someday I will get professional at this and actually know what I'm doing.
I think you do great. All right. I have a little lot of like 19. I think they definitely have the art deco side. I'm not going to say they definitely are 1920s. They could be 1940s hailing back to the 20s, but they definitely have that deco style of the lady with the birds, very popular theme in the 20s.
I like
They
that.
exotic birds. And the paper in the back, it kind of has the look of like a foil, but I'm not sure if that's just ink. I don't think it's a foil. I think it's just maybe like a silver ink on the paper. And then this one where she's feeding her little parrot. Sorry, a little glare. I'm sitting in front of my bay window because I don't have one of those ring lights. So whenever I do video or anything, I'm always sitting in front of my living room window, so you can kind of see the reflection. But there we go. So little parrot again, starting at $10 and I did measure these. I can just check my notes really quick.
Oh, they actually have the information on the back too. That's nice.
4.5 by 5 3/4 is the dimensions of the frame. So little pair of silhouettes starting at 10. Let me see if I can read without some readers on here. This one is called Fine Birds. I don't know if there's the actual artist on there, but this one is called Fine Feathers. So they definitely, were made to go together. A lot of people like to hang up kind of askew. So that was lot F for frames. So anyone who's interested, lot F, you can just send me a email. And then see. This is another one of those. I made it kind of a little group. So let me take everything out so you can see. So initially we're going to start with one of those little vintage Baroque style trinket boxes, probably from the 50s, just in that throwback to more of that Baroque. And it has some wear here. So you can kind of see on the finish, it has some wear. The inside does not have its liner. It is without liner. So I threw in a little hanky to line it. And then I am also adding just some fun 1950s. I've got a little brooch with some crystal beads, not signed, and a crystal necklace to go with it.
Goodness.
$10. And this is on wire. So this, if it was old, I think it was maybe rewired, like a lot of people do, because the strings will wear out. But that was a fun little lot I thought would be nice to offer. And that is C for Crystal. Oh. Do you want my frames? Are you getting them for Angela?
Yeah. How'd you guess?
I remember her saying that. She's like, "Oh, I wish I was there."
Yeah. So
Okay. So that was letter C for Crystal if you're interested. And Peggy's getting the silhouettes.
all right. That was your two?
Yes, that's my two.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, this is a I need that Goo Gone stuff because the sticker residue on this has made me very unhappy. I have
Ooh.
my Fenton Burmese. You know how you were showing the butterfly?
Yes.
That
The Millennium Butterfly. It's the same.
Yeah, that's the same butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, that's probably why it caught my attention. All right. So this does have, come on, camera. Here we go. I like it'll do it and then stop. And turn. There we go. 95. It is signed. It'll focus on my hand, and the minute I move my hand, it just. All right, come on. Come on, camera. You can't be this difficult today. I mean, you can.
I can't.
Anyway, it is signed and numbered. It is signed S. Davis. And I found out that her name is Sunday, which I think is lovely. So this was hand painted by Sunday Davis. It is numbered. It is it is 1811 out of 2950. So this was some kind of special run that they did for, I don't know if it was an anniversary or what, and it has the little Fenton F, and it has the Fenton embossed right there. I'm starting this at 25. So it is this lovely color, which I don't think my camera does justice. My camera or my lighting, one or the other, does not do it justice. It has a soft pink and green. It's in excellent condition. I love the handle. The handle has the little ridges. So it's very organic feeling.
Geneva's in at 25.
Yay, Geneva.
It's beautiful, and soft is the perfect word for it. It's not just soft in the colors, it's soft in the design. I mean, just the handle. It has a real serene quality all around.
It does. It looks like a picked flower. It's like you've got your flower stem and then your petals.
Mm-hmm.
Very organic shape. And I promise you the colors are a little bit more vibrant than what I am able to show. And I think it's just bad lighting in here. My ring light is not the best. Geneva, you always like my glass, and then I have to wrap everything. So, all right. So that's Geneva's. And was that 2 or 1? That was 1.
One.
Okay. Write that down so I don't forget. And
Hi, Larry. Larry Riley is here.
Good morning, Larry. So this is a. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Okay, I forgot to bring it in out of the car. This is Stengel, and it's their stoneware, and it is salt glazed. It's a jug pitcher. It is starting at 15. I find the stoneware, the salt glazed stoneware, to be an unusual thing for Stengel. I think this goes back to before or just when they transitioned over from the company they were originally, and I can't remember the name of it.
I have a piece of Stengel, but it's that traditional with the gold flecky paint, kind of that very light turquoise. I have a really small ashtray of it, but I have never seen Stengel as pottery. I don't know a lot about the company's history.
The company that it was before it became Stengel did a lot of what do you want to call that? Functional pottery. So I think this came from that transition, and Stengel's been around for a long time. So I'm thinking it was the 30s when they.
Oh, wow.
30s or 40s when they transitioned over into being Stengel from the other pottery. So I think this is a much older piece. Nope. And I am not seeing any interest in the stoneware jug. That's okay. It'll be here for a later date. Somebody, the right person's going to come along and want this. That's fine. And that was 2.
Okay. So I'm on my last item, but I have an extra, so I can do 2 more. 2.
I'm not sure I can do 2 more. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I have some other things that I could probably pull out, but I guess it just depends on what you want to do. So it's really beautiful. It does have some thread loss where, like at the top, like right here, I would say it's definitely a display piece. I would not use this. I would definitely keep this for display, but I'm going to date it to around the 50s. It is signed France, and the company, I wrote it down because it's Duizend-Gans. So DUIZEND-GANS. So, it's got that French beading that is really beautiful. Glass beads. The handiwork is really gorgeous. It's delicate. So, where the threads, there's just those spots around the edges where the threads are apart. Here's a spot. Can you see kind of right there with the thread lost? So it lost some beads in that section, and down here you can see down there as well. So it has some issues, but for display, I mean, the body of the purse is gorgeous. It's beautiful. And I am, where did I do? Throwing in something. Just because it was the right color green, but it's this fun little lucite compact with the mirror.
Oh.
Starting at $10.
Good Lord, lady, I'm going to have to buy that for myself.
Oh, and I don't know if you saw, but I love the little glass red on the kiss lock clasp.
Yeah. I like it. They look like little raspberries all over the place.
Yeah, also the wear inside. It has some wear on the the satin there. Oh, but you can kind of see the writing. There it is. Duisand, Paris. So really nice for people who like to collect evening bags. So this a lot was, I gave it a letter. Letter E for evening bag. There we go. So that was the end of what I showed in my little reel, if anybody saw my reel. But I'm going to throw this little guy in. I don't have anything to go with it because this was just the time ran and there was extra items.
It's a bonus item.
It's a bonus item, $10. Just a fun leaded glass window hanging. I should probably, if I could take a picture, holding it up to my window, you can see all the light coming through it, and you just can't see it here on the screen. But it's a fun little piece. I wonder if, I've got a black light. I don't know if that would. No, that doesn't know justice. Oh, well. So this little guy, if anybody, whoops, is interested in it. I don't think I did a letter G, so I can just do a letter G for glass. But that's a fun, very more colorful piece. And that would be 2. So after that, you're going to need to tell me if I need to walk around my house and get some goodies here.
No, I think we did good. You didn't want to do a real long.
Well,
thing.
I just trying to be conservative as far as the after sale, but considering that I really don't have to mail that much, I'm obviously not going to be overwhelmed by 2 items. So, and I can just, actually, no, you probably want me to mail the frames to Angela. So technically, 3 items to mail. So I think I'll be overwhelmed. So I could find more things if you want to keep going, or I can just sit here and watch you sell. So I would be happy to do either.
I'm starting to scramble now. I'm like, no, I think we're good. I think we're good where we are. And if you guys want us to keep going, we'll keep going. Let's see what the chat says.
Yeah. Does everyone have plans for the rest of the day?
I mean, because now we're going to have to get up and move around and start digging stuff out, which we're happy to do.
Yeah, I have one more item, but I wouldn't want to start it at $10. I probably would want to start it a smidge.
Oh, you don't have to, though.
Higher.
You can start it however you want it.
Well,
Yeah, we could just chat a bit. Do you have anything coming up?
I don't have anything. Well, coming up as far as channel goes, but I don't know. I was thinking of. I don't have anything planned for my next video for next week, so I need to go somewhere. So if we have the time and energy, I want to see if my husband will take me to Colorado Springs, because there's going to be a show down there. One of those. It could be. I don't know. It's not quite my field that I usually video, but it's one of those, what do they call it? Bizarre expos. A lot of these bizarre shows. So
some stuff.
Pardon?
Oh, Jen is like, just go for it. Sell us some stuff. She's good for another hour.
Oh wow. Well, I don't know if anybody would want them, but I've got some little pineapple candle holders.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They're cadmium.
They are. They're amberine.
Yeah, these ones I would probably want to start at more like 15, just for what I paid for them. So
good morning, Margarita.
These were the reason I brought the black light. So it has a little glow in the. Whoops. Okay, get in front of the camera. There we go. You can kind of see some of the yellow in there. Yeah. But, that kind of fun, bright, more 60s look to me. So these Let's see. P for pineapple. Start at $15, or what did I say? 15?
Yeah, 15.
I don't know if you need.
They are very cute. I like that. I like Amberina glass.
Yeah.
Those have a lot of Amberina in them. I can see all the. Those are really nice.
Yeah, it definitely has, holding up to the light, it's very Amberina, very orange to yellow kind of through the glass. So that's everything I have up in front, unless I start going into my box of, I got some little Joseph originals.
Larry Riley starting you off at 15 there.
Larry!
Oh, and then it's a bid war. No.
Let me write this down because I didn't write it down.
Yeah, we have Larry in at 15, 16 or higher if you want to keep going with that. We're both in Colorado, Larry.
For your interest. Oh,
Yeah.
here. While you're thinking about it, I'm supposed to hold them up. With it, Heather.
Shipping from Colorado.
Yes.
See if we have anyone in for 16.
Yeah, if I can find where I stuck my ruler, I can measure them for you here. They're 4 inches tall. And, they hold a taper.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful with one of these.
Right in front of my window. I wish I could show you. All right.
It would be great with one of these.
Okay, so shall we just say going once and going twice, or
whatever you're comfortable with?
All right, going once to Larry. Going twice. $15 and sold to Larry.
Larry. All right, thank you, Larry. Yeah, I only have the single. I sold my pair of lucite, so I only have that single one as a prop right now.
I sell lucite candles on my Etsy shop.
Yeah,
I always tend to. They must be a really highly searched item, because those usually sell fairly quickly on my shop store. And that's that was just one. Do you have anything to sell? Can we go to you?
I'm just gonna leave you up there. I'm just gonna let you poke around. Now, if you want to go dig something up, go ahead. I will distract them. I will distract them with my latest.
Do you guys
this is not for sale, guys.
Show them that.
Huh?
Show them this. Show them this.
I'm gonna show, but I'm not selling. One of our, mine and her both are one of the antique malls around here that we really like has had this, and we've both looked at it for like, I've been going in and every time I go into this mall, I have to go and look at this. So it's been a good year that I've been like going to visit this guy, and I just got.
I saw it in January is when I saw it. I first saw it, and I was definitely considering it. I love that piece. I think you got an amazing, amazing item there. I love it.
I love him. I love his horns.
It's so good.
Now, I think he's supposed to be Bacchus.
Yeah. Yes.
To me, he's the Green Man or Jason Momoa.
Not wrong.
It's not. Yeah, you're not far off the mark there.
I see Momoa happening now that you have thrown it in, given me that angle.
I can't unsee that now. Yep, Jason Momoa, with horns.
No, it's
Oh
sculpt.
gosh.
Great sculpt on it. I love that. I love it so
Yes.
much. Yeah, it's a winner. Total winner.
So I have to move things around to get into things to sell more stuff.
Well, the only thing I have next to me is some 1950s small Joseph original type porcelain woo. So if you guys want to see those, I will bring them out. If not, I can try to go maybe hunt out some brooches. I do have some brooches on hold for, like as potential sale items. So I don't know if people are more into jewelry or if they like little more figurines, but let me know in the chat if you would like to see either of those.
Yeah, Larry Bacchus is not for sale. I am not shipping him anywhere. I could not imagine the shipping.
Bacchus goes up for sale. I want first dibs, Peggy.
Oh gosh. Right?
Sorry, Larry.
I have, and this is small enough to ship. I'd be comfortable shipping this. This is a Carol Morrison print of bluebirds.
Aww.
And she is a known artist. This is marked 1982. It's got like a little. It's very small, so I don't think you're going to be able to see it. But it's 1982, and it has her signature here. And
is it a watercolor? What is it?
It is a watercolor. I don't even think this is. I think this is an original.
Jenny says she loves brooches. So while you're selling that, I'm gonna go to my brooches. Okay.
So I am offering the Carol Morrison bluebirds. So if you have a bluebirds of happiness display, this would make a really nice, like, little background. I think it would look really sweet with a bluebird of happiness. You came back to Jason Momoa. $8 for the watercolor bluebird of happiness print. If anyone is interested in that. Has a very, and it does have that very nice, of course, because it was done in the 80s, but it does have that very 1980s blue. It's in a decent frame. It's not very big, so it wouldn't be hard to ship at all. And the frame is just under 12 inches across and 9.5 inches tall. Too groggy to shop responsibly. All right. Set that aside. I just got this. So I haven't even done a haul on it or anything. But I picked this up at the same mall that I got the Jason Momoa. And it is this beautiful wood vase. I love. Look at that. This has got some age to it. And it was made in Japan. And it is lined with a brass, I think, maybe copper, but I think it's brass. I don't know. It has a nice aged copper. It's hard to tell. But it has the sleeve in there, so you can actually put water in this and put your flowers in there. Like they want the extra mile for that. And it's got a beautiful floral design, leaf, foliage with a little bird. I think that's another bluebird. We're just covered in bluebirds today.
That's really pretty. It has like that enchanted forest,
Mm.
you know,
And that wood grain. Look at
Grimm's
the size.
kind of a vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, it has, yeah, like a German Black Forest kind of thing. Yes. Look at the wood grain, guys. That is amazing. Anyway, I'm starting this at 15. Sorry. I have to get used to saying the amount first and then oohing and awing over the item. I think. Oh yeah, that's just under. Is it 11 and a half inches? 11 and a half inches. So just under a foot tall. And the opening, well, all the way across is 5 inches. The opening itself is 3.5. All right. And I don't see anyone for that. So I'm going to swap it back to you because I'm going to run. I'm literally going to run outside real quick.
No problem.
I'll be right
No problem.
back.
It's only my first time. I can just.
Oh, you can do it. You can do it. Just keep going.
Okay, so I have a few brooches. I'll just run through them with you guys. And I'll just start them all at 10, I think. First one is a little quill pen. So nice for any journalists, authors, writers. There's a little black cabochon style. I mean, it's definitely not glass or anything. This is just, I would say, an 80s probably costume piece here, not signed, but it has, a nice nice theme. So good as a gift item, I would say, for anybody who maybe is a writer. And then next little brooch, I have an articulated poodle, kind of open cage work on his body here, like that. And then little red sparkly eyeballs. And of course, you can see his little head moves on a little spring. You can see but you can kind of get an idea of the construction. Again, I guess this could be 60s. I was thinking maybe 70s, but with the poodle, it's probably 60s. And then I didn't just write down, if you're interested in poodle, write poodle. Pen, write pen. How we do that? I have, this one is probably the most decorative of the ones in this little stash. It's a fun turtle. And again, very costume, nothing of any value, no glass here. Looks to be all just little acrylic or plastic type. Well, I guess the rhinestones, those little Aurora Borealis, those could be glass. So those are probably glass. Anyway, fun little turtle. Some green eyes. Let me show you the back. I really don't know how to date these pieces very much. I always just call them mid-century. So to me, this could be anywhere from 50s to 80s. So we got a little turtle, and I've got a fun, more deco influence. So this is probably from the 80s. Oops. Kind of a pheasant style, exotic bird. This one has some nice lines on it. And then you can see the construction on the back. All of these are C clasp, like that's not C hook, but like the, that rollover safety clasp type. And last one is a JJ, one of those Jonette brooches, and it's a little kitty going after an articulated butterfly. So these are the brooches I got, guys. This is it. If you want anything else, we got to go to these Joseph Originals figurines.
Oh, it's like the Wild Wild West in here. Let's just see what happens. Put you on the spot long enough, right? Okay. I was going to wait to sell this, but
Ooh,
since we're rocking and rolling this morning.
I like her, Peggy.
All right. So she's amazing, but the top layer is loose. It hangs over just, see, it doesn't seat quite properly. I am asking, I'm going to start her at 14. And
Here. Oh my God, sorry. Hurry in! Can I geek out even more? Oh, sorry.
so 14. Oh, I did have to sand this because the next two layers did not close properly. They do close now, but that's still a little snug, as you heard. It goes on forever and ever. Yes, Russian nesting dolls starting at 14. That's okay. That one's snug. I think there are 12 layers. I think this has 12 layers to it, if I'm not mistaken from when I counted it. It just keeps getting littler and littler.
Oh my gosh. How many have you gone through? 12?
Oh, come on. Right? But I'm not done yet.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
I think that's the final. Nope. I lied.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm going to have to do, because this is smaller than my fingers can manage. But it does open, and there's one more. God, I hope it's only one more layer.
How do they fit another one in there? It's going to be the...
I don't know, but they did. Okay, I can open it with this. My fingers aren't nimble enough for that. Okay, so, yeah, that opened. Hang on. Right, that one opened, and then there's this tiny little...
Gosh. That's like a quarter of your fingernail.
And
Oh my
she's still painted and has a little face on her and everything. See? Come,
Oh my
not my
goodness.
face. Don't focus on my face.
Wow.
Yep, she's there.
To be able to paint with a
She's
brush
not.
that
She's
small.
not marked, Claudia. She's Yeah, she's not marked. She's turned. It's turned wood. You can see the turning on the inside. She's
Yeah,
incredible.
that's a real good old one, because aren't they nowadays usually made more of like the lacquer, type? They're not where you can see the turned wood on the inside.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. She's got a dozen.
You have two people interested, Claudia and Carol.
A really lovely face. And pretty blue eyes. She's done really well. I wish the top one wasn't loose, but the rest, all of it fits together so nicely. Like you could make 3 sets out of it. You have this big one and have 3, and then like an. All right, I see Carol at 16. Thank you, Carol. Pattern lines up. Yeah, the pattern lines up there. Okay. Okay. Claudia's out. If there's any other interest, it has to go 17 or higher, and I'm going to start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. All right, and that was Carol, I believe, at 16. And I can't remember if that was just one, wasn't it?
Yeah, bring some more.
All right, I have this lovely necklace. I don't sell jewelry very often. I'm just sort of getting into it. So I have this lovely statement piece. And I'm starting this at 12. It is not marked. I wish it was. It is like, I think it's really well done. It does have the lobster claw and the extender. But I love the smoky. There's just so much
Like
going
that,
on
like
there.
darks, the like cerulean blues, Is that the colors? That's what I'm seeing.
But that's the back of it, and I think that's really well done. The backing was done really nicely. But yeah, it has a lot of smoky. When I was outside, there was so much color to it.
Is it
Because
more
it just,
gray, more grays when you say
right,
smoky, like
it looks
grays and browns, or is it blues?
grays. It looks like it's grays, but then like you hit the light hits it right, and there's blues. There's like these here we're picking up kind of sage,
Oh,
but you can see like blues in it, and even, well, I wouldn't say purple, but there's like there's the pearly pink right here. There we go.
oh
There we
yeah, that's
go. Now you can see the
shell inlay in there. Leanne knows a lot about jewelry. She could probably tell us if there's anything to know. I don't think it's quite a bib style necklace. I don't know if that's more of like just like a collar, but it's definitely a statement necklace.
yeah. See, it even looks good with the green. I think it just like would be flattering. Actually, Larry, I think some of it does glow. I think some of the lighter, the pearl colored, see? Yeah, those pop out. Bam. So these lighter ones around here. Oh, those show up green right here. I can see it on camera, or not on camera, but I can see it in person. Yeah, and then the top of these right here, those are showing green. Yeah, each part of it actually has had something that glows on it. Each of the sections. And you just measure, when you measure from here to here and then double it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it is. So 18. So 18 inches plus you have the extension.
Yeah, it looks like a good 3 to 4 inch extender.
Yeah. All right. And I will keep this for another sale. Do you have anything else that you?
The only thing I have is if anyone wanted me to go through the little miniature Joseph originals that I picked up. I could go through them real quick if you want, and just, if someone wants like Hawaii, I could type in Hawaii. But these I would probably start at 12. But I can just be like a haul. This is what I got yesterday. And most of these, like this one has her little sticker, Joseph Originals. These are small ones. And this one has her little tag in good shape too. But these are small ones. So let's measure them for you guys. If I can find my ruler. So it's like 3.5 inches tall. You can see if I hold it up, you can see these are little gals. But they're, they were in a nice, this was an estate sale, nice collection. I'm sure they were bought brand new and then put in a case their whole life.
I need to do estate sales with you.
Yes. Yes. It's always an adventure. Estate sales though in Denver is especially the ones run by estate sale companies, they're high. I mean, you find great things. Your arc is amazing. You're not going to get the prices you get at your arc, like that Florentine box.
No, I like random estate sales. I found really good stuff at, but yeah, I think the agencies are drive
Yeah,
up the price.
it is hard. I still will go because I buy for myself all the time. But like this
Mhm.
was from the family was running it. I mean,
Right.
they knew where to advertise. It was on estateSales.net, but it was run by the family. It was not run by a company. So, able to actually pick something up so that you could resell it at a normal price, And then this one, she's got her little tag. So we've got Russia here. She has her Joseph Original sticker, and she still has a sticker of her name, I think, is on there. Rosia, I think.
Pretty.
But these are for people who like them. They're just a fun collectible from the 50s, I would say. And I can show you the bottom. I mean, it definitely has. This one at least has all the stickers and everything. So we've got Hawaii, Russia. This says Germany on the front. And again, we've got a nice tag in nice shape. Whoa. Sticker on the side, Joseph Originals, Germany sticker. This one has a really nice spring green color.
And pink. Yeah, like.
And the bottom. And then this gal. Yeah, I just picked them all up together. What is she? She says, does that just say June? So maybe some of these are more nations and some of these are more birthdays, because this looks like it says June and then it says Pearl on it. Oh, I see. So this is more of one of those birthday ones.
Yeah.
Sorry. There we go. And and this tag is a different color too. So June. Oh, look, this one has, obviously I haven't really inspected these. These have just been in the box that when I got them yesterday, but it looks like it still has its little price tag. Where'd it go?
Oh, right there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Patches Gifts. Was it $1.49? Oh my God.
That's definitely got to be 50s. All right. So those were the little Joseph Originals that I picked up yesterday. And I'm out, Peggy.
Okay.
I'm tapped.
I'm going to show one more thing. It's a single item, and then I'm done. I have another Stangle.
Oh, this one's got a...
I think this is more like what you were talking about, the brushed gold.
Yes, I have a little, it's an ashtray, but I use it as a soap dish in my bathroom. But yes, I have that exact paint colorway.
How much if you did all the Joseph Originals together?
Well, I am looking at this one. Like I said, I just threw them in the box. I'm looking at Germany right now, and Germany looks like she's missing something. Something from her hair is gone. So this has now gone from a lot of 4 to a lot of 3. So if it was just 3, so instead of 12, like $10 each. So if you did all 3 of them, $30. Do you think that's good? I don't know. So we've got.
I think you've done incredible prices today.
Oh no! Wait! Oh my gosh! I forgot. I got one more. In the middle of your Stangle.
That's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm just gonna pull you back over.
I'm a mess, Peggy.
That's okay. That we are messes here. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Don't apologize. You have nothing to apologize for,
Good impression. All right. I forgot this one doesn't have a tag, but there's this one. So how about just if you want all 4 with a native indigenous princess here. What does it say on there? I can't. This one just says America. Appropriate. And has her sticker. But no tag. So how about all 4 of them for $30? Oh, Stacy May, do you want all 4 of them for $30? If you want the 4th one, just if you want her, I'll include her. I don't think she'll really affect the shipping or the box size. They're so small. I mean, I would try to fit it in by 8.
I don't know that Stacy is trying to buy. I think Stacy is moderating.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so just Joseph Originals. If anybody sees this later on, you can email me and just say, "Are you laughing at me?
I am.
Are you shaking your head at me?"
I think I'm
insecure.
like, $30, girl. Are you serious?
What?
I'm like 30. You're killing me. You're talking about my prices. I'm like, geez.
Well, I got them for a good price. I got them for $2 each. So that's why I was thinking 12, but then you just get them as a lot, 10 each. I don't know. You guys, if you
whatever you're comfortable with. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just like, my mind is blown right now. I'm just
Well, honestly, I haven't even looked up these at all. I mean, like I said, I got them. They were in a box. I had them to offer.
all right. Last item of the day, right? We're done. I think we're good. This is my lovely stangle, and as you can see, it is a flower.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. And I am only asking 12 to start. And there's the lovely stangle, and it has the antique gold. Nice label there. Still has its little felt pad footies. And I think it's just pretty.
It's lovely. It looks pretty, like on a wall. Do you know that's what I did with my feather I bought from you?
Did you?
I put on the wall.
I knew that was a good idea.
Yeah, it was a great idea.
You have to see it now. And this lovely bowl is, well, what do we have here? Not 8.5 inches. 8.5 inches. Starting at 12. And that is it. I think we've run out of steam.
Well, at first we discussed what, 10 items a piece, and I guess it just rolls how it rolls.
And we go off the rails. It's fine. I don't mind. You never know what's going to happen. But so Miss Heather has an Etsy store. If you guys want to go check out some of her other items, I have the link in the description, plus the link to her channel, because she makes some really great video content. It's very relaxing if you just want to look at beautiful things and listen to beautiful music.
Yes. Yes. If you're looking for a lot of super entertainment, so far I would say mine's more of if you're in bed at night and you just want to do a little antique shopping while some music is playing, then my channel's for you.
Flat with butterfly.
Oh, the little brooch. The JJ, the Jeanette brooch.
Oh yeah, the little I think they're pewter. I think they little pewter brooches, the JJ, because I sold a fairy brooch of
see the JJ on there. I don't know if I can, but yeah, it's on there. See, JJ.
All right.
These are all 10, so I will add that. Perfect. Put that in my sold box. Well, I just want to say thank you so much, Peggy. Thank you to Angela. I know she is hopefully just kicking butt over there at the craft show today. But Angela, thank you. Peggy, thank you so much for inviting me. I am just so grateful to be a part of your little sale today.
I think you did fantastic for your first sale. I am so happy that Angela found you and directed me towards you. And you're here in person in Colorado with me, so I can actually hang out.
Yeah.
I stood in the sun, guys, when I met her. I stood in the sun for like, what was that, 2.5 hours talking?
You were there for 2.5 hours? Oh no.
We were, yeah. And I got so burnt.
I'm sorry.
So sunburnt. We could not stop talking. We was okay, we're gonna go now, and then just like and talk for another 30 minutes. It was fun. So when I met you, it's just instantly like I'm so happy to have you on with me today, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you. I don't think Angela has any obligations in May, so I think we're going to try to have some, guests on with us so the two of us can enjoy hanging out with a third person. So we'll try to schedule something so that me and her both can hang out with you if you want to come back with us.
That would be super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love
That
to.
would be great.
Anytime you want to invite me, I would love to come.
All right. I like that. So we're going to sign off, guys. It's been 2 hours.
And I want to say hi to anybody I didn't say hello to.
Yes, I want to thank everyone for showing up. Thank you, Stacy, for moderating for us on the fly. That was really wonderful. You please, yes, ma'am. You were invited. All right. So we'll be having guests on in May.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be great. But thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for helping out. Thank you guys for being a great audience. Thank you, Heather, for hanging out with me and bringing your fun energy to my sale. And we will see you guys next weekend, Saturday. When I'm with Angela, it's a half an hour earlier than when I, because she's in a different time zone. So we try to balance it out. So it'll be 10:30 Eastern time next Saturday with Angela. All right. So see you guys.